head over to slide number 7. Okay. Let me pull this up over here so I can see both screens. There we go. All right, so it says to the directions, write the equation of the line in point slope form. And then it says write the equation in slope intercept form. So the first thing we have to do is write it in point slope form. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right, so in our problem, it tells us that our slope is negative 1/2. So instead of m, I'm going to put negative 1/2. It tells us that our x value is 6, so that would be x minus 6 in parentheses. And then we have the y minus negative 10, which becomes y plus 10. So this is what will go in your first box that says point slope form. Does that make sense, Marley? Yeah, you're welcome. And then we'll work on solving it here in just a second. Let me know when y'all are ready to solve. No problem, Stormy. Okay, perfect. So to put the answer into slope intercept form, that means we're going to solve for y. So we're going to distribute this negative 1/2. So when we do that, we're going to leave this y plus 10 alone for right now. Y plus 10 equals, we would get negative 1/2. And then we have negative 1/2 times negative 6, or negative 6 over 1. Okay, so a negative 1 times a negative 6 becomes positive 6. 2 times 1 is 2. So 6 divided by 2 is now positive 3. I'm going to pause in case I lost anybody there. So now we're almost finished, but we need y by itself. So we have to subtract, sorry, that's supposed to be 1/2 x. We need to subtract 10 from both sides. So now we would get negative 1/2 x minus 7. No problem, RJ. We are just working on either 4.1, 4.1b, or the 4.02 quiz. So this is actually number 7, or slide number 7 on the 4.01 homework. So I just wanted, if you're in here right now, we're starting with the 4.01 homework. So if everybody could log in. And what we're doing is you're just making sure that you've finished this homework assignment. Okay? So a lot of you that are currently logged in, you have not finished this. So we're going to work on this right now while you're in here for the next 23 minutes. Hey, Jonathan. We're going to work on this so that way you can get that grade up and ask any questions that you might have. Jonathan, I do not believe so. I think you're good. Aurora, that's perfect. I'm not sure why yours is counting as like goofy, but yours is great. So while you're in here and everyone's working on 4.01, is there anyone else that has a question on any of the slides that you would like for me to go over from 4.01? Yeah, Aurora, I'm not sure why it's counting that wrong, but yeah, Anya, let me look. Aurora, your slide 6, the point is incorrect. So we need to look at that one. Yeah, yours is good. I'm not sure why it's counting it incorrect. Kiera, this is not an example. This is number 7 on 4.01 homework. It's slide number 7. Does that make sense? I don't see you logged into this homework, so you might be on the wrong homework. 4.01 point slope form is the homework that we're on. You might be on, okay, so you might be on B. Okay, so let's everybody look at slide number 6 real quick. Okay, so the points, when it asks you for the point from point slope form, remember, let's say I plug in the point 1, 2. Okay, let's just pretend this is an example, but this will help you be able to answer number 6. So this is my x1 and this is my y1. So when I plug this in to y minus 2 equals, and we'll just leave m for now, x minus 1. So when I have positive numbers as my point, I just put those numbers in and they stay as a, like the formula stays as minus. Okay. But if I have -1 and -2, now I get y plus 2 and x plus 1. So a lot of you on the point, you just flipped your signs. Okay, so on your point, it says x plus 4. So if it's a plus, that means that x value was actually negative. Okay, so go ahead and change that on slide number 6. Okay, Stormy, what's your question? Yeah, let me do that when we're actually going to go over 4.03 in class on Tuesday. I can look at it real quick and see if they're quick explanations. Give me just a second because I want to make sure that I get everybody caught up on 4.01 first. Okay, so once y'all are finished with, yeah, sure, Marley, which one do you want to do? Tell me what slide number. Number 8, sure. So let's go to slide number 8. You know what, Stormy? That 4.06 quiz is supposed to be in 4.04. That's why. Let me move that. That's probably why it wasn't making sense, because it is not in the right lesson. Let's see if I can move that. There we go. Yeah, I know that's where it shows it. It's supposed to be in 4.04. So let me move that. .03 should just be the homework. So sorry about that. Marley, you think you got it? I'll work it on the board just in case. I'm glad you told me though, Stormy. Thank you. All right, so number 8, we want to write the equation of the line eventually in slope-intercept form, and it's going to go through the 2 points 12, 1 and 6, 2. So first things first, let's label x1 and y1, x2 and y2, and we need to find our slope. Yeah, right now we're only doing 4.01. If nobody has questions over 4.01b, then we can work on 4.03 for a little bit. But if you want to send your question, let me know. Let me know if you're using Desmos or the graphing calculator. All right, so to find m, we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this would be 1 over negative 6. So we know what our slope is, and we know what x1 and y1 are. So we are going to plug those numbers into point slope formula. So that would be y minus 1 equals negative 1/6 times x minus 12. I'm going to pause here just in case anybody has a question. So this answer box is asking us to go ahead and put it in slope-intercept form, and that means we're going to solve for y. So we have to distribute this negative 1/6. Negative 1/6 times negative 12. Remember, we multiply straight across the top. So negative 1 times negative 12 becomes positive 12. 6 times 1 becomes positive 6. So that becomes positive 2. So I would get y minus 1 equals negative 1/6 x plus 2. And to finish off solving for y, I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So then I would get negative 1/6 x plus 3 as my final answer. Okay, does anyone else have any other questions over 4.01? Kiera, you tell me, what is the slope-intercept form? What does it mean if it's slope-intercept form? Anya, try putting it, take away your y equals and see if that helps. I'm not sure why it's counting yours wrong, but yours is right. So, Kiera, what does slope-intercept form mean? If you read your directions on slide 8, read those sentences and tell me what slope after I help Kiera. Number 10 on, yeah, I think it's because you have a space between your plus sign. Yes, Kiera. Slope-intercept form means when y is by itself. So what would the slope-intercept form be? It's okay if it says it's wrong. I go through and check them all anyways. So it's no problem. Oh, on 4.01. Sure. Yes, except for not B. That's a 6. Okay, yeah, sorry. I know it's kind of goofy sometimes. I can go back to number 6. Here's the work I had for number 6. This is not actually number 6. It's just how I explained it. After about a minute, we're going to go to number 10 on 4.01. And that'll be the last one we do on 4.01. Paulina, I'm going to go to your slide. Yeah, just a second. I'm showing so Kira, you are almost correct. So what is 3 minus 10? Put that in your calculator. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that negative 1/2 x minus 7, that's your slope-intercept form. Your point slope form is just this top one. All right, Paulina, there you are. Okay, you want to do number 10. Okay, so go ahead, Paulina, and write out your point slope form. So you've got your slope, you've got your x1 and your y1. So go ahead and fill in what you know. This is our point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So go ahead and write yours out underneath. Mm-hmm. So where are you getting, hold on. Where are you getting, oh, okay. There you go. That's fine. I thought you were putting in 9 and I was like, wait, where'd you get 9? Okay, keep going. Good, Paulina. Kiara, let me look. Are you on, you're still on slide 7, is that right? Okay, let's look. So Kiara, it's not y minus 10, it's y minus negative 10, right? Because this first negative is part of your formula, but then y2 is negative 10. So what is y? Oh, I think I know what you were doing. Okay. Y minus negative 10 becomes y plus 10. So then that's why we subtracted 10 from both sides. And that's how you got your correct answer. So at the top, you need to fix this. It shouldn't be y minus 10. It should be y plus 10. Yeah, there you go. And then if you get rid of some of those spaces in between, it might count it correct. It's kind of picky sometimes, but I won't count it incorrect. So we're working on 4.01 right now. We're going to do 4.03 homework tomorrow. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. is when we're going to work on 4.03 because we're going to run out of time today. Today was about 4.1 and 4.1b. So tomorrow, if you have questions over 4.3, we will do that tomorrow. Okay, so yes. And then, negative 3/4 x. Okay, good. You're welcome, Liv. Are we going to check what after class? You can leave that. Hold on. So, Paulina, if you want to go ahead and simplify, your y minus negative 2 will become y plus 2. And then your x minus negative 8 becomes x plus 8, if you want to simplify. We're on 4.01 right now. I'm not going to grade them right after we're finished because I have to hop in another meeting and we have pod time at 11. So I'm not going to have time to grade them, but I will grade them this afternoon. Okay, perfect. So now, Paulina, to get it to slope-intercept form, we're going to distribute this negative 4. Yes, I'm going to do 4.01b right after this one. Yes, I will record tomorrow's for sure. So you still get y plus 2. You get negative 3/4 times x. And then this is going to be minus 6. And you can type in negative 3/4 times 8 in your calculator. Or if you want to do it by hand, negative 3 times 8 is 24. 24 divided by is negative 24. 24 divided by 4 is negative 6. So that's how I got that. And then you can go ahead and finish your last step. All right, let's go to 4.01b. We've got 5 minutes that we can work on some of these. So Marley, what number would you like to start on? For 401b. Okay, let's then work on, we can start on, we'll do number 6 and number 7, okay? And I'll just like get you to the point where then you should be able to solve it. So this is 4.01b. And we're going to start with number 6. So this problem says, what's the equation in slope-intercept form of a line that passes through the point 4, -1 and is parallel to the line represented by y equals negative 3/4 x plus 2. Okay, so if a line is parallel, they're going to have the same slope. So we need to come up to this top equation that they gave us and determine what the slope is. So what is the slope in this equation? Slope is the number in front of x. So our slope is negative 3/4. Good. And the point they gave us is 4, -1. So then what you're going to do is just plug in your information. Y minus y1 equals m. So we know our slope. Times x minus x1. And then from here, you will just solve for y. So that's going to be plus 3. We'll solve for y. Okay, that's number 6. I'm going to give you like 2 minutes, and then we'll work on number 7. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 7. So this is 4.1b. Number 7. Nope, so you're going to go ahead and finish solving for y. I didn't finish solving for y because I was just trying to get you through before I had to end the class. But there's just one more step. All you have to do is just subtract 1 from each side. And then that's what you type in. All right, so for 4.1b, number 7, it says, what's the equation of the line in slope-intercept form that passes through the point -3, -3? And is perpendicular to the line represented by y equals -3/8 x minus 2. All right, so if a line is perpendicular, it's going to have the opposite reciprocal slope. So first I'm going to say, okay, in the line they gave me, the slope is -3/8. So then my perpendicular slope, opposite, so the original was negative, so the opposite is now positive. Reciprocal means I'm going to flip the fraction. So now my slope is positive 8/3. And again, I still have my x1 and my y1. And now all I'm going to do is plug it all in. So 8/3 times x plus 3, because that would be x minus -3. I can rewrite it and then simplify if that's easier. So we get y plus 3 equals 8/3 times x plus 3. Okay, and then we're going to, again, solve for y. So y plus 3 equals 8/3 x plus 8. And then you have one more step to solve for y. So you're just going to subtract 3, and that will be your answer.